Hi, this is JCA Entertainment. Sorry we're getting a little bit late tonight, but we did the Glacier Trail earlier this morning. I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Please follow, it does help the channel. We're on YouTube, please subscribe. If there's a game that you're wondering about, let us know in the comments on Twitch or on YouTube in the description, and let us know what game you're having problems with, and we'll put it on the channel. Please, we have a patron where you can join up and be a patron of the YouTube. We also have an Amazon wish list that basically, if there's something that you want us to do or whatever, then basically we'll be glad to do it on the channel. But please follow, it helps the channel out tremendously. Please subscribe. What we're going to try to do is we're trying to get to the Halls of Pain and the Frozen Tundra and the Ancient Way. The next couple days after we get to the Ancient Way, after we finish our 4th quest, then basically what we're going to do is we're going to level up to level 50 before we go fight Baal. Just like we did with Diablo, we had to get a couple levels before we could actually fight Diablo and really do enough damage to him. So it's a farming game, so to speak, and basically you got to basically get up in levels a little bit in order to beat these bosses. Once we finish Baal, then we'll have one more level, which is the cow level, which is a secret level, and I'll show you how to do that. You want your magic find to be at 350 to 400, 400 being the cap. And right now we're at level 39. We're at level 39. And here's our quest right here. We're going to the Ancient Way. That's our 4th quest. And your energy, when you get 5 more points, you want your energy at 99 to be at 81 or 80 or 81, somewhere in that area. Now we're going to focus on strength, dexterity, and vitality. That's where the rest of our points are going to be. Our inventory, this is our wand that we're going to use for our in-game and everything else. We don't need another wand. This will be our wand for the rest of our build and everything else. Just like these are our gloves, that's going to be our gloves for the rest of our build. And this is our belt for the rest of the build. The only thing that we'll be changing out is our armor, our helm, our amulet, and our boots. We've already got our boots, we've already got our chest piece, and we already got our helm. Now all we're missing is our amulet and our offhand. Our character magic find at level 39 is 236. So that's pretty good. What we're going to do, and that is basically, like I was saying, we're going to sit here and farm levels after we finish this quest and get to level 50 before we go fight Baal, because we need to get levels before we fight Baal. Because he does a lot of ads, he does a lot of AoE damage and stuff like that. So basically we need to get some levels, just like we did with Diablo. We couldn't kill Diablo until we were level 36. So on our skill tree, we're doing a summoning build. Now we have 10 minions that we can rise. We have 4 of the mage skeletons, and we have 5 of the melee skeletons. Then we have our golems. The other thing is, and that is the corpse explosion is the main thing. The corpse explosion doesn't do it when you have a big pile of enemies grouped together. That's when you use your corpse explosion. It doesn't go higher than 70 to 120%, but it does widen the radius. So we're going to max out the corpse explosion when we get to level 99. I'll have a final number on everything when we get to level 99. Our curses, is a 3-button curse. You're amplifying damage, except when boss fights, you're going to weaken them, so it doesn't kill your minions and your skeletons that fast. So you're going to really do a couple of this on the boss fight, and then basically spam weakening, and then basically you can do Iron Maiden in groups, and that way they'll fight each other, and it helps your skeletons and your minions stay alive a little bit longer. This is our mercenary. Basically, we were looking for his weapons too and his gear, and that way basically we can get his gear up and running. So this is the stash, this is our armor, this is our helm, and this is our boots for in-game. I'll explain this. You need this for the cow level. I'm going to be doing a video in the next couple days, and in the description we'll have a complete rundown of every recipe for the Heraldric Cube. I will be like, I will do a video. I will show you on video, and then in the description there'll be every how to do each combination in the Heraldric Cube in the next couple days. Okay, so that video is coming. I wanted to basically let y'all know that video is coming. The rejuvenation potions, it takes three of the small rejuvenation potions to basically in the Heraldric Cube to make the big ones. You want to use the big ones on boss fights, nightmare, and in hell mode. Okay, it's the same way with the gems. You get 2 of these, it makes one of these flawless, then basically your flawless makes the perfect. So it's the same way with the skulls. Flawless skulls makes a perfect skull. And it just says skull, it doesn't say perfect, but it is. You want to basically only keep 2 of these maximum in your bag, because they take up so much space, and that's the biggest thing. And then you have the little ones that basically maybe take up 1 or 2. Those are fine. Carry about 4 extra mana potions. That way when you're out, if this runs out, then basically you can refill your mana while your minions are killing something if you run out of mana. And if your bags get full, then basically come back to town and you'll have a full mana thing, and then just get 4 more mana pots at the same time. Alright. In the previous video I've showed you where all the merchants are. This is your blacksmith. This is the blacksmith. Basically, if you start thinking that basically you need to try to repair every 3 times you come back to town, unless basically you see a little icon that shows your armor's getting weak, then try to repair. Alright, so we're going to go down to the Glacier Trail. We got the Glacier Trail waypoint. The waypoints are very crucial in getting these waypoints. We've gotten all the waypoints up until now. So you want to get all the waypoints, and even if you're in Act 4, Act 5, you can go all the way back to Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4. That way basically you have all the waypoints. That's only in normal. You have to get the waypoints back, all the waypoints in Nightmare, you have to get all the waypoints in Hell. That's only in normal. I will also be doing a guide I will also be doing the video for Hardcore, but I am doing the same character I'm doing right now. Is a summoning build on Hardcore, and basically doing that on Hardcore and bumping him to 99, so it shows you how to get the trophy on that. Everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Glacier Trail. And the next couple of days, you can basically come up to all these waypoints and clear everything out to 50. Once you hit to 50, then basically we'll go try to kill Baal. We should be all right at 50 to kill Baal. All right. But after you get all the waypoints, basically that's a trophy. If you've been following along from our very first video, for all the waypoints, you should have all the waypoints all the way to the Glacier Trail. So basically, by the time we kill Baal, we should have all the waypoints, and you should pop that trophy. Not a problem. So now we're going to go down to Glacier Trail. We've got our helper, our golem, 5 skeletons, and 4 mage skeletons. The mage skeletons are totally random when you rise them. It could be a lightning one, it could be a poison one, or it could be a fire one. You don't know which one you're going to get. And what you're going to do is just going to sit back right here and spam this. And just because it's basically each time you go to each time basically you come in here, the place that you're going to could be in a totally different place. Now you can rise these people up, fill your mana back up. Now we got 6 of the minions. So you might have to do some clearing out before you find where you actually need to be. That's why I said it's so crucial to basically have the waypoints to everything. Because if you have the waypoints, then basically you just come into the waypoint and just go to the waypoint and just basically start there. But if you don't have the waypoint, then you have to walk all the way back where you were. So it's one big giant circle. Everything connects. So and you do get a lot of gold in here. So try to stay back away from the skeletons, because basically they have a lunge. Now see, we have 10 of the minions, and now we're going to rise another skeleton. And our golem's almost dead, so we're going to rise another one. So now we have our full army. We have 10 minions that we rose, 5 of the melee skeletons, a golem, and 4 of the mage skeletons. And then we have our helper. Oh, nice room. Alright, cool. I'll take it. Always keep the golem up, because he's your tank. See, this is what I was talking about. Now basically we can basically come back here, hit this, and we're fine. Nothing hit us, because your minions are pretty much taking everything out. So that way, basically, you know. And if you want to, you can come up here and hit them a couple times, just to let your mana get back up. So and amplify damage. And then weaken them. That way, basically, they can't do a whole lot of damage to your minions. Now our minions are your minions don't last very long, but the thing about it is while they're here, they see the Grand Charm right here. And they don't last very long, but when they do, so we're going to have to go back to town because you don't want to be out of mana. So I was saying, by basically you can go for a little bit, and each time you kill something, corpse explosion. Don't get too close because you don't have a lot cold resistance, and they fire cold. I mean, you could buy a thawing thing, but you know, but that just takes more stuff than you not getting blues. And then again, basically, you might find mana potions, but they're being stingy. All right, that's the castle. That's the castle one. So you kill all these guys. Let's see, you got people coming from both sides. It'll take a while for those skeletons to get over here. And they're dead. Alright, so now we're going to walk over this way. And so you just stay in the back and do amplified damage and do your curses. And that way, basically, then see, that's why you want to stay back, because they lunge. Those skeletons lunge. And they just are not dropping any mana pots. Usually they do, but like, nope, we ain't dropping nothing for you. Alright, so go back to town. Alright, amulet. Plus 53 to mana. What is this one? That's cold resistance. No, you don't want to get rid of your cold resistance because you're dealing with cold. So you can buy a thawing potion if you really want to. See, we got 200 extra gold from monsters, so 30 from extra monsters really is not going to do us a whole lot of good. So alright, so now we go back into the portal. And they hide behind crevices and stuff like that, so. See, this is when you want to use your corpse explosion, when they're all bunched up. That's the best time to use corpse explosion. Is that way, basically, they're all bunched up. Now, the thing about it is that basically, since he blew up in icicles, you can't res him. So, that's free mana, so You know, I mean, you might as well take advantage of it. It's a shrine. It's a thing, so you might as well take advantage of it. It saves you a mana pot. Boy, we're just blowing them all up. See, this gives me a chance to run around and finish basically mapping it out a little bit. And that's what I do. While your minions are taking stuff out, you can basically be mapping stuff out or something like that, but don't go too far from your minions. Yeah, I thought he was one of them. Alright, so now we're going we'll go back down this way. I still think it's up that way a little bit. I think it's up north of this. What you want to do is you want to get some amplified damage in. That way your minions can come around and basically do what they need to do. See, I'm just weakening them. And that way basically they don't do that much damage to my guys. And then a corpse explosion them. A corpse explosion does take a lot of mana, so be mindful of that. But the thing about it is, like I said, basically if you stay in the back like I am right here, you know, they're not basically they're not hardly touching me. So you're barely even taking any damage. And that way basically, so you get the amplified damage. Let's see, they're all coming right here now. Now that's when you do the corpse explosion. Large charm. Now basically I used up the mana. I'm gonna put that in there. Not going back to town yet. We're fine right now. Sometimes they drop mana potions, so basically it saves me from having to go back. Alright, here's the frozen tundra. So now basically we go to the frozen tundra. And we got to go to the we got to find the halls of pain first. We know where the frozen tundra is, but we got to find the halls of pain because we got to get that waypoint. So it didn't hurt to come back to town to make sure about everything. If you're not sure, basically come back to town and just double check everything. Alright, no. I know which one we're looking for, and that's not it. And that's not the one we're looking for. Alright, so we're going to put this rune in here. And then deposit our gold. And 1 minute. That way, basically, if you start going into this one, you have an extra one to put in that one, and then you have 3 to put over into that one, if they don't drop any mana potions. Like I said, please follow. It does help the channel. Please subscribe on YouTube. So we're going to go try to find the House of Pain. I'm pretty sure it's in here, because the Frozen Tundra is in here, so it would make sense to put the House of Pain in here. See what that corpse explosion did. This is a pretty big area, so I mean, the thing about it is that basically you're going to find a bunch of stuff in here. So, and this is a good place to farm XP. I mean, look at where we are on XP. I mean, and this should be all connected up. Yep, that's all connected up. Hope everybody's having a good night. Thank you for letting me come into your home tonight. Thank you for all the followers that are following. Please subscribe. It does help the channel. And like I said, basically, become a patron. And on YouTube and stuff like that. And if there's a game you want us to do, let us know in the comments. We'll see if we have it. And if we don't, we can go on the YouTube. You can go on the... that's a champion. So on champions, bosses, basically use the weakening. And he did drop a mana potion. Let's go check it out. Alright, whoa. See what I mean by they come after you? That's what I'm talking about. That's what you gotta basically watch for. That's what you gotta watch for. That's what you gotta watch for. I feel like we've been here. Yeah, we've been here. This is what we came in. This is what we came in here for. There's another elite. Wow, 2 elites. Or that was like our 4th elite. Now we're just gonna res the Yetis. Have a Yeti army. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff to take back. Also, I wanted to also let y'all reiterate on y'all. Get you, if you want a trophy, a real easy one, buy you like a white item, that has double sockets, and get you, and this is actually a trophy. It's called a rune word. And what you have to do, and that is you have to correctly put the rune in correctly. And in this case, it was a double socket item. It could be any piece of gear as long as it has 2 sockets. And you take an AM rune, you put that in first, and then you take the other rune, which looks like a fire, which is an E rune, and then you put that in second, and that makes a rune word, and then it ups the armor, or it ups the whatever. It ups the armor, it ups the weapon, it ups the whatever piece of gear you're putting it in. And that's a rune word. So that's very important. Okay, that's a trophy. Also, to let y'all know that basically, if you've been following along in all five acts, you get the rogue first, then you get the other guy that I have, then you get the like Sir guy, then you get the you don't get one there, then you get the barbarian here. So what I would do, and that is that basically, like I was saying a couple nights ago, take all the armor off of your minion that you have that I have on this guy. Go hire the barbarian, get the trophy, then basically go back to Act 2, and then get this guy back and put your armor back on him. Because what he does, and that is he gives you a buff that basically gives you a buff, he gives him a buff, and gives all your minions the buff, including the ones you rise. So he's actually a good minion to have. So yeah, I would get that. That's the way to get that trophy. And we're just gonna get the rejuvenation potion. I think we did any healing potions, Spike Club. No. But I do wanna, this is what I was talking about. Okay, so basically it's, we can sell that. Okay. So that's basically, I reiterated that a couple videos ago. So that's the way to basically get that. The offhand that we're looking for is like a it's different writing, and so it's not going to be a blue item, but you never can tell, so it never hurts to double check. And that thing sells for 2,500 gold. Now you're going to get to see I'm going to show you the Herodic Cube, because I got 3 of them. Alright, so you take 3 of those out, take your Herodic Cube out, you put all 3 of these in here, and I will put all the recipes on YouTube and in the description, and that makes a full rejuvenation. And then you put your Herodic Cube back in your personal, because the 3 shared items, the 3 shared is your alts. I also got creative, and that is that basically if you pick up a green item, which that would be a set item, like this. You pick up a green item and you start running low on your inventory, like your personal, your shared, your 3 shared items, your 3 shared. Create you an alt, put it in your shared, and put all your set items in the personal on the alt. Then take all your silver gear like this, create another alt, and put all your gem, all your low-end gems, and your silver, like gold-looking armor, and put it on that alt. And that'll free up a lot of space for you to have other stuff. What I'm going to also do, and that is that basically once I get this maxed out, I'm going to take that gold and I'm going to transfer it to my alt. And then he's going to hold that gold, and then basically, and so on. I'm going to max out his guild bank, and so or his personal stash. And you don't have to level them. They're just there for just to hold your gear. And if you need if you decide to level another character, you have all this set gear that basically you farmed on your magic, on your main character that has 400 magic that can go find everything in the game. So that's something that I wanted to let everybody know. Okay, so basically getting back to the House of Pain. So I wanted to let y'all know that. I try to basically let y'all know every little detail basically in the game. Every little detail. And they're holding the chest. Let's see what they got. Ooh, nice stuff. It's alright. I think I can carry more than just what I have. That over there. And get the helm. Alright, so I'll basically go back to town and basically %8 chance of magic find. See, that's what level is that? Level 9? Yeah, I'm gonna save that for my druid. He's level 9. Now see, what I'll do is I'll put that in the shared stash right here, and then my druid can come and pick it up, because his magic find is not that high. I mean, his magic find is up to 40, 46, something like that. I think it's like, I think my druid, he's level 9, I know that. And I think his magic find's like 46, 47, somewhere in there. So, and did they drop any more healing potions? No, they didn't. So, yeah. So the druid, basically, he's level 40. He's level 9. I'm going to level him up to 99. And then I'm going to level a paladin up to level 99. And a barbarian. You do not have to get the sorceress up to level 99 for the trophy. You have to get her up to level 65. just go to hell mode. Same thing with the Amazon and the Assassin. You have to get to level 65 to basically go to hell to bail, and then basically once you do that, then basically you pop those three trophies. And if you're a subscriber and you basically do that, and you level those 3 characters to 65 and you're a subscriber, I'll take you to bail and basically so you can pop those trophies. Not a problem. But you have to be a subscriber. Looking for the House of Pain. Yeah, we lost all our minions, but we'll get them back. So, I mean, we know where the frozen tundra is. But like I mean, you know, there's a lot of farming to do. See, there's places up here we haven't even mapped out yet. So, yeah, the thing about it is that basically you can farm these levels, and you should have no problem with XP, getting XP down here. That's not a problem. I mean, you see where my XP is going, and there's a champion. So what you want to do is basically just weaken them, and then basically go back to amplified damage. Now you're gonna you can't res champions and elites, but you can res everybody else. And now we just rose everybody. A mama trophy? I don't know what that is, but it could be interesting. Alright, so I don't see the House of Pain anywhere. Oh, and we've mapped this whole place out. So I'm wondering. Okay, we gotta go back to town. Let me just see what that. Oh, okay. So we didn't find the House of Pain down there. So I'm wondering if it's in another place. But we did get 2 more rejuvenation potions. We can do those real quick, because we got 3. And okay, so we call up the mana and the portal. Okay, mana's full. Portals are full. I'm wondering if the House of Pain is in the frozen tundra. Might be. Okay, so we'll head to the frozen tundra and backtrack and see if there's a house of pain over there. There's got to be. If not, then we're going to have to backtrack. Because we got to get that waypoint. So it's very important that we get the waypoint. Alright, here's the frozen tundra. And we got those little guys again. Now we got to find the waypoint here. And these guys teleport, so basically be careful. And map it out. That way you know where things are. Try to stay away from the big guy. Because he doesn't fire. If your fire resistance not up, then basically he can almost one-shot you with his fire damage. So that fire damage that he does. And see, those minions will just they'll just run around taking everybody out because they just teleport all over the place. So your best bet's to stay in kind of a spot and let your minions run around and do all the work. Because these guys just teleport all over the place, so just amplify damage and then basically just keep your mana full. Let me think a second. Do I want the staff right now? Do I want the war scepter? Yeah, I gotta come back anyway, so I'm gonna get the war scepter and then put a portal up. Because I know the war scepter will sell for a lot of gold. Staffs, all that stuff sells for really good gold, so. See, that's about 9,000 gold. So, and then you can deposit your money in the bank to repair, because you haven't been to the repair guy in a while, so you might want to repair. And you don't need to, because you've been staying for enough back, so that's why. You don't have big repair bill if you stay back. Now I'll get the light thing. Alright, so now we're going to go up here. And stay on the outside, because I'm pretty sure that basically the portal, the waypoint's going to be inside one of these things, like it was the last time when we were looking for it. So that way, basically, you know, you can come over here and check everything out while you're mapping it out. That way, basically, you can take these catapults out if you can. Because those catapults will, you don't even need to use amplified damage or nothing on the towers. You should be able to basically take those out with your wand. They don't have a very big life bar, but and then basically then you got those guys basically firing at the same time, so got to be careful. You should be able to take those barricades out, amplify damage. You can poison that guy, res him up. Get your skeletons back up. Get your golem back up. That way, basically, you're golden. Start rising minions back up. Fill your mana up. Catapult. Barricade. Barricade. And back up. If you can't do any of your spells, that means that basically you're not close enough to do any of them. And you want to take this barricade out. And you want to rise that up. Try not to leave any gold behind if you can. I mean, you're probably going to leave gold behind because basically you can't pick everything up, all the gold up. But the thing about it is you can do what you can to pick most of it up. See, you just want to basically amplify damage and just weaken these guys because they just teleport all over the place. So you just basically just do the best you can by killing them. That's why your minions go around just basically just doing all that. Alright, so this is pretty much, I think, mapped out. tricksters down here. We'll rise him up. Alright, so still looking for the Halls of Pain. We need more skeletons. Yep. That's fine. We'll get the skeletons right now. Skeletons are easy to get. Pick up an extra portal. Now we got everybody back except our 10 minions. Now we got those guys back. And I just opened a portal by accident. Super mana. Alright. Just keep following this down till we have all that done. We'll rise the big guys up. As we know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, they can't handle the big guys. See how I got in there to basically do the amplified damage to them. See, he teleported in there. He died. And then we rezzed him. Alright, so moving along here. See, when we have all our stuff, basically, it's really, really hard to basically take it. It's really, really hard to basically not take these guys out. Because basically, you know, these guys just go all over the place. We're taking that catapult out. Let's try to fill my mana back up. See, I got healing potions. I don't have to go back to town because I'm full on everything again. So that's what the cool thing is by picking up mana potions, healing potions. You can fill up out here. If you can. It doesn't always work, but you can. We want to take those catapults out as fast as possible. And take the catapults out. Fill your mana back up. He came up and hit me. So he didn't get rezzed. Alright, so I'm going to go to the end of this. Like I said, basically when you have this much army, and you stay back and just hit amplified damage, basically there's nothing getting to you if you play it right. If you play it right, then basically now your Iron Golem is up, because he can last a long time. We're going to make our way back down. We're just basically just double checking up here. They got this bear tower. Notice how I haven't had to use any healing potions. I've had to use one, because I got into a predicament that basically I almost couldn't get out of. So, and here's the waypoint. So now we need to find the halls of halls of pain. Which is probably down. It's probably a little, like, remember that one area that we went into? It's probably going to be one of those areas that we're going to have to go into. But we will find it. I promise you that. I don't think he's got a chance to basically take me out. I think my boys are just going to basically take him out. We'll put some amplified damage on that. If I got this catapult over here. And just keep clearing stuff out, because basically the thing about it is that basically it's XP. There's something over there giving poison. Greater mana. So we already found the waypoint, which is good. Now we're looking for the other waypoint. So, yeah, that's basically what you... Barricade door. I've already got those guys up. Alright. There's the waypoint. he didn't stand a chance on that thing. Alright, so we gotta rise some skeletons, which is not a bad thing. We were down a few skeletons. Which are fine now. My kitty is basically in my chair, being a really good girl right now. So I'm thinking the House of Pain is down south of us, because we're going more north. So we're going to venture south and see if we can find it. So I think it's down here somewhere. I think it's down here. There's the door. Alright, so we're going back down south. Make sure this is all mapped up. This is a place that we haven't even been to over here on the map. So now we go down here. Alright. So that's all mapped out. We went back to our portal. Pretty full. You would figure that basically the higher that basically you get, that they give you better rings. Yeah, definitely. So, we gotta find the House of Pain. I'm trying to remember where it is. We still got 20 portals. That's bothering me. I should have hit the House of Pain before we hit here. I mean, that's the thing. We should have basically hit the House of Pain. Nowhere over here. I knew he was going to teleport out of there. Sometimes you have to backtrack on stuff to basically get to other stuff. That's the thing I've noticed in this game too. So it's not all... We'll go take the stamina potion, so basically we have unlimited stamina. Walk along the side here. Alright, so now we're going to go down here. Close to something. That's the waypoint. I still say the House of Pain is in the glacier. I still say that. Again, I could be wrong. Moving that up here. Oh, that's one of those tunnel things. It's not gonna be that. See, it's sad when you're the only one out here. I mean, the only demon guy out here. And there's a champion over there. So we got the urn. ancient way. It's still bothering me though. Still, I want to say it's in the glacier. It's basically we had 3 of those, so that's cool. I still want to say it's in the glacier. I know where the ancient way is. If it's not in here, then it's got to be in the river, in that one area. That we haven't mapped out. There's a firing cavern. It's got to be in here because it's nowhere else. And the thing about it is, it's so important that you find all the waypoints before you press on. That champion again. There's 2 of them. Little blade. So yeah, I mean, it's so important that you find those waypoints. How'd you get over there? Oh, that's them. I was like, how did you get over there? No, you're not doing that to me. You're not gonna put me in a corner. And it never hurts to backtrack to see where things are. So, I mean, you get an XP anyway, so you might as well basically take advantage of it. Found the Yeti. Follow the Yetis. Oh, I thought that was my Yeti. Well, I just walked right by him. He didn't do anything to me. And now they all come. Now they come and help. Y'all are blocking something. Alright, so this is mapped out. This is mapped out. The Glacier Trail. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry for that. I had to go do something real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in here. Whoa. Didn't know there was a bunch of people out here. They weren't alive when I came in here. Down here. Jagged stone. Alright, let's go back to town. Dr. King. We had to come back anyway. $2,500. All right. Rejuvenation potion. Put that in there. Alright. Alright. The halls of pain are in here. Oh shit. Ah, man. Do not want to go back to town. Sometimes I don't like that being right there. We just hit level 42. Please follow. It does help the channel. Subscribe on YouTube. Become a patron. If there's a game you're wanting us to do, let us know in the comments. We'll see if we have it. And we'll help you get that trophy done. You want those guys as minions. They run all over the place. I just have to hold them up. Corpse explosion, those guys. Super mana. Eventually we're gonna have a bunch of bulls running around here. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of ruin before. And you saw it on here on the channel. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever seen that ruin in my... I really don't think I've ever seen that ruin. That's a first for me. That is a first. That's cool that we actually see it. Alright, so basically what we're in here for is we're in here to get the Halls of Pain waypoint, and then we're going to proceed back to what we were doing. That's our goal. That's our goal. That's the goal. See, you're getting a lot of XP, so I mean that's the other thing you got to look at too. I mean you're getting a lot of XP. And right now we need XP. A towel room? Oh my goodness. Alright, so basically what we need to do is we need to go back to town. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen that room before, so that's really why I say that basically your magic find needs to be up so you can find these good rooms. Oh. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Thank you for letting me come into your home. Thank you for following. Thank you for being part of everything. And yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that room. That's phenomenal. Or like my wife says, phenomenal. Alright, now we're going to knock that out. So you should only have to do 2 quartz explosions and basically everything should be dead. This over here. What's the hatchet? Looking for a passageway. Alright. Nothing over here. this is all mapped out. So those bulls will tank. See, within a 4-yard radius. Alright. You'll find all those big ruins once you basically get your magic find up that high. You'll find good stuff. Alright, that's the way that we came in. This is the way we came in. Alright, so we head down. We head down. Going downtown, buddy? Well, I don't know if they're going downtown. I mean, they're pretty crappy downtown. Get these bulls back up. See why they're basically doing all that stuff. I can basically be alright, so picking the chest up. Alright, so not the most, well, this is what I was talking about. You can put a double socket into that. And actually I'm going to hold on to that so you can see it on camera. Load. I'll put it in the I don't have that room, but I will get one. We'll find one. It can sit there until we find the rune. There's the halls of pain. Now we gotta find the waypoint. Now we gotta find the waypoint. And it could be anywhere. Oh, not these guys again. No, I don't want to go home. Find the waypoint, then we get out of here. That's our goal. Then we go back to doing what we were doing. You always clear one side off first, then basically you work on the other. So it's all going to connect. So basically, doesn't matter if you work on one side, then basically if you find it on that one side, and if it's not on this side, then basically you're like, okay, so it's on the other side. So that way basically you explored all your options. And at the same time, you connect all these together. So we just connected that. We disconnected that, so that's good. And at the same time, you're connecting stuff. So we got it from both sides now, which is not a problem. We got this. We can handle this. got people coming from both sides. Get them, boys. And this way we can basically map it out a lot faster. I feel like I am. Never hurts to carry an extra portal. See, I'm basically just up there doing all the chest and everything while they're sitting there basically killing stuff. And I'll drink that mana. That way basically then alright, so we're gonna go down this way. Retail. Alright, nothing's up here. He was swinging at the air. Dang, he ran after that dude. He must have said something about his mom. Man, that's wrong. I mean, he was gone. He said something about my mama. I'm gonna tell you what, mama. Dude. Wow. They really just tore this place up. No mana potion. I go down to 2. Alright, that's all mapped out. I said we kill these guys and head back to town before we finish so we can find the waypoint. Alright, so nope, I'm not going up that way. I'm over here. Not a good idea to be one lonely wolf out here. Alright, go back and basically get some more mana potions. I'll go ahead and put up points into, put another point into that. Put 5 points into that. That raises our life and our mana. And now basically we should be able to find the waypoint down here with what we have, and then basically then head on back to what we were doing. Those guys you don't want to get close to. Because they have like a thing that basically is, it stops you. See, when they bunch up like that, that's when you corpse explosion. Like that. Because basically it does a lot more damage like that than it would be on singles. I don't want to worry about him. Alright, another dead end over here. Every time we feel like we're getting close to it, basically they show us a dead end. Rise the Iron Golem. Alright, dead end over here. So we gotta be getting close to it. I mean, we searched this whole place. It's in here somewhere. Where? That's the big question. I mean, that's a dead end. Okay. That's connected. And singles like this, just hit them. Now see, when you have a big group like this, you can do the corpse explosion. And then come up here, map that out. Map this out. I'd be getting close to it. I mean, I've never... It's gotta be getting close. We just gotta be. Everything's mapped out. There it is. I told you we were getting close to it. Now we have the Halls of Pain. Now we have all the waypoints up to our quest. And now we can go over to our quest. The Ancient Way, which we already know where that is. To the strength, to 8 to life. Now I'm going to just top off on. Put healing potion in there. If it doesn't have that mana potion in there, it'll put a healing potion in there. So we'll keep the stamina potion. That way, basically, we can run across there. That way we can just run across the summit. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what this does. So you take 3 of these. Get your Herodic Cube. And now it makes the flawless. And there you go. Now you have a flawless. Now, basically, you put your Herodic Cube back in there, and you deposit your gold. Now, I'm just going to take the portal to the frozen tundra. I'm just going to take this because we already mapped it all out. In the ancient way. Ancient way to find the ancient at the so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to map it out. Raise these guys up. Double check your waypoint. And the ancient way is what we need. So we are looking for the waypoint in here. And this is one big area too, so it'll loop around. It's real easy to map out. Do not get too close to me. I forgot about the axe guys. Oh, we want those guys. Definitely want those. And there's the waypoint. So you can do all this to max out to level 50. We will finish this quest, and then basically then you're going to sit here and farm for a couple for a little while, because you've got to get to level 50 before you go fight Baal. I think that's the wise decision, because you don't want Baal to basically one-shot you like Diablo. We don't want Baal to we want to one-shot Baal. On our first run through, if we can. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to one-shot Baal instead of, and we're going to be more prepared than we were for Diablo. So now I'm just weakening them. See, there's 3 champions right there. And he took out a good chunk of people. Oh, he dropped a staff. Oh, the staff is one of those really good items for selling. That over here. There we go. Now I can pick up the staff. Alright, so now basically what we're going to do is we're going to go back to town. So what we have, the House of Pain portal is one of the most, we had to basically think about it for a second. We were there. I've seen these staffs sell up to 5,000 gold. So staffs are good gold. Staffs are good gold. So I mean, can't take nothing away from the staffs. Staffs are good gold. And you want to basically keep your get staffs to sell, because basically that's really good gold. And so we have 3 more rejuvenation potions. And we have another money to put in the bank. And sell. Alright, the ancient way. The ice cellar. That's a place that basically is a good place to farm XP. It's like one of those little things that basically one of those little cavern things that you can go farm XP at. If there is a certain game that you want us to do, please leave a comment in the description. Leave a comment. See, I was about to use a healing potion and then found that. Leave a comment telling us what game you want us to do, and we'll see if we have it. And please follow. Tell your friends. Become a patron on YouTube. Go to the Amazon wish list if there's a game that you want us to play, or want to see, or something like that. The Lego Star Wars is coming out next month. We will be doing that. I promise you that. We will be taking a break on Diablo next month to basically do that. Like 2 days a week or something like that. But we will keep doing Diablo. Diablo isn't going anywhere. Diablo is one of those long games, and it's a very long game. So we're not going to be abandoning Diablo and everything. So basically, just wanted to let you know that next month we have the new Star Wars Lego coming out. If it comes out. They've been saying for 3 years, they've been saying it for 3 years, so hopefully it comes out next month. I hope everybody's having a good night. Oh man, sorry. The object is just to not get hit, because basically if you don't get hit, then basically you don't have to use any healing potions. Right? That's the goal. Oh, that was interesting. He popped out of nowhere when I hit that evil thing. See what I mean? By basically you just gotta like I said, basically there's a lot of stuff to cover, and the thing is, and that is that you're just not going to basically, you're going to get a bunch of XP no matter what. If you farm this for like 2 days, farm all the way down here, you'll be level 42 in like 2 days. Easy. I mean level 50. Excuse me. Yeah, you can't be level 50 by the time yeah, easy. I mean, with the amount of XP that you're getting down here, you can literally do this in 2 days and basically be level 50. Oh, excuse me. Water regenerates your mana, so alright, we're moving along here. Mana potion. Alright. Now we're going back over this way. Rise our skeletons again. Alright. There's a whole area we have not done yet. See, if you stay on the back side of him, he can't use his freeze ray on you. If you're trying to conserve mana. What is this thing? The arcane set. That's it right there. Alright, so basically what we want to do is clear this out. Check your quest. Travel through the ancient way to find the ancients at the arcane summit. Okay, your quest has been updated. Just keep spamming your 1's down, 2's down. Stay back. All you're doing is weakening them. That's why you bring an army up here. There you go. And you complete it. And your quest is done. Now, find Baal's throne room. And see, you can come down here, get to level 2, because that's what we need, is level 2. I wouldn't go past level 2, not until you're 50. Not until you are 50. Alright, so this is a pretty self-explanatory map, but I mean, it's not going to be a hard map to basically do. You know, so basically, we have one more mana potion. I mean, if you want me to, I will try to basically fight Baal. That's, I mean, if you want, we can try for level 40. But if we can't kill him, then basically, I think that basically we'll go that other route. That's how that mana potion. Up until you have to get to Baal, I would keep using your mana potions. Because the simple reason, basically, you don't want to, you can always portal out and put your rejuvenation potions in. That's the one thing you can do. So we have our rejuvenation potions, and then we have our topaz, which is good. Then we have a skull, and deposit the bank. So we have one more waypoint to get, and then we're done with all the waypoints. And then we should pop the trophy for having all the waypoints. I think that basically what I'll probably do is I'll probably get to the waypoint, and then basically we'll go level up some, farm some levels. I think that's the best thing to do. I want to be sure that we one-shot him. I don't want no discrepancy. And there's some actual minions that you want to go get for Baal. Remember the fire guys in Act 5 that you killed Diablo? We killed Diablo with? Those are the guys you want to go get. Those are the guys you want to go get for Baal. So and you have to go back to Act 5 to basically get them. Or Act 4. Act 4, you have to go get them. We were doing alright, but this is all trash. This isn't Baal. And you run out of mana really fast. So, with the corpse explosion, if you're weak, okay. Alright, so we're just basically walking around. That's fine. You got the Grand Scepters. Never worth it. Oh yeah, that's part 2. That's our last waypoint. Yep, this is where our last waypoint is. So we find find the waypoint, then basically we can gotta find the waypoint. And the cool thing is, and that is, when you find the waypoint, when we come after Bale, all we have to do is come down to wave 2. We don't have to clear this all out again. So that's the good thing. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Now we might have to clear where the waypoint is. So stay away from those guys. Let's see if we can clear as much out as we can before we have to refill. And there's a whole other side of this. So wait a minute. And here's your waypoint. And there's the trophy. So if you've been following all my videos, you know that basically that I've gotten every waypoint up until now. And that's how you get all the waypoints. So you know how crucial it is to get all those waypoints. And the thing about it is that basically we're level 41 now. We're level 41. So you only have 9 levels to go. Farm the 9 levels. Get to 50 before we fight Bale. Get to 50. Then basically we'll go to Act 4. Get those minions. I think that's the safest way. That way we can one-shot Bale, and we can do the cow level at the same time. I think that's the best thing to do. I think that's really the smart way to do it. You know, that's being smart, because you don't want to basically get into a situation where what we went through with Diablo. what we went through with Diablo, where we weren't high enough, and then basically we couldn't kill them until we were high 30s. So we had to be like level 36 before we could actually kill them. And so, you know, that's the way I'm looking at it right now. But we're 41, so you can go to all these levels, start here, walk outside this gate right up here, walk outside the gate right here, map it out, and then basically kill the enemies, rise your minions up, rise your skeletons up, and everything else, and then basically just go in there and just walk it all the way through. And if you want to, or if you want faster XP, go down to the, I would go down to the passage in the Glacier Hills, the Halls of Pain, the Frozen Tundra, the Ancient Ways. Those are going to get you the XP right here, up to 50 really fast. But the one thing I must tell you, and that is, if you basically map it, if you do all the Crystalline Passage, come back to town, save and exit, and come back and do it all over again. That way you save your progress. The thing is, and that is that if you don't save your progress, then basically then you're like, oh no, I've just lost everything that I worked hard for. But the one thing I will say, I want to thank everybody for going with me on this, letting me come into your home at night and everything. Thank you for everything that you let me do. And please follow, tell your friends, subscribe on YouTube, become a patron. Basically, you know, help us get to 50 followers so we can start doing, once we get to 50 followers, so we can start doing giveaways. And leave us a comment on YouTube and stuff like that. And basically, let us know what game you want us to do, or what game you would like us to do, or what game you're having problems with. I've been a gamer for over 20 years, so I know how to play the game. I know what I'm doing when I'm playing the game. So if you're having problems with the game, I can get you through it. I want you to get those trophies that you're having problems with. And the next couple days, I am going to be doing a video on the entire Herodric Cube that basically, and in the description, will tell you all the recipes for the Herodric Cube in the description. And I will sit here on video and I'll show you in the Herodric Cube. I'll put the items in the Herodric Cube and then basically do the item. And then basically when I do the item, it'll be in the description on YouTube. Okay? Thank you again for tonight. It was a good run. We had some great drops. I will be on tomorrow night and farm 9 levels during the day. When you have a chance, farm these 9 levels, get to 50, then we can kill Baal. Alright? Thank you again. Be safe and have a good night.